Act 2, Scene 30. Light brightens from the cinema, but remains cold. Streets at night. The three walk round the circle, downstage in a line. Frank leading, wearing his hat. He halts in the middle of the left rail, and stands staring straight ahead of him, rigid with embarrassment. Alan is very agitated. Alan to Dysart. We went into the street, all three of us. It was weird. We just stood there by the bus stop, like we were three people in a queue, and we didn't know each other. Dad was all white and sweaty. He didn't look at us at all. It must have gone on for about 5 minutes. I tried to speak. I said, this time to his father, I, I've never been there before. Honest. Never. To Dysart. He didn't seem to hear. Jill tried.
It's true, Mr. Strang. It wasn't Alan's idea to go there. It was mine.
He just went on staring, straight ahead. It was awful.
I'm not shocked by films like that. I think they're just silly.
The bus wouldn't come. We just stood and stood. Then he suddenly spoke. Frank takes off his hat. Frank in a stiff tone.
I'd like you to know something. Both of you. I came here tonight to see the manager. He asked me to call him for business purposes. I happen to be a printer, miss. A picture house needs posters. That's entirely why I'm here. To discuss posters. While I was waiting, I happened to glance in. That's all. I can only say I'm going to complain to the council. I have no idea they showed films like this. I'm certainly going to refuse my services.
Jill in a kind tone.
Yes, of course.
Well, so long as that's understood.
And then the bus came along.
Come on now, Alan.
He moves away downstage.
No.
Frank, turning.
No fuss, please. Say goodnight to the young lady.
Alan, timid but firm. No. I'm stopping here. I've got to see her home. It's proper. There's a pause. Frank, as dignified as possible.
Very well. I'll see you when you choose to return. Very well, then.
Yes. He walks back to his original seat, next to his wife. He stares across the square at his son, who stares back at him. Then slowly, he sits. And he got in, and we didn't. He sat down and looked at me through the glass, and I saw... What? His face. It was scared. Of you. It was terrible. We had to walk home. 4 miles. I got the shakes. Were you scared too? It was like a hole had been drilled in my tummy. A hole right here, and the air was getting in. He starts to walk upstage, round the circle.